rec. Just in time for this plane to come over our heads.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how it works, man. You know, like, you start recording, and then the world decides that it wants to be heard.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
You know?
So we're in day 2.
We're in day 2.
We took the night and went to our respective corners and thought about what we need to prepare. I have an assembly of instruments and some ideas for how to make the song. I guess double, triple, quadruple clarification. As the person who knows music, I'm basically planning on giving Brandon material, and he can make those final decisions and final edits on things, including lyrics. So last night I took what we had worked on and I consolidated and wrote what we had as lyrics the way I would write lyrics. I'm very proud of what I did in a very short amount of time. I think I did it in record time.
You had said that to me last night, and I was curious what record time means.
I think I assembled the lyrics that we had into a song and added extra lyrics and like a through message in 20 minutes. I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it's finished. I know there have been days where
Still.
music pours out of me, but I usually let that go and then I let it simmer for a while, come back to it, but we don't really get that today. So what are your thoughts on, did you think last night, did you think today?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm very excited to explore what we had written down yesterday. I think it's important as a note to myself to not get stuck in that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I think that's an important mental thing for me always, because I tend to do that when I'm working on a project, especially that I'm not like too sure of or like well versed in. I will stick to the idea to a point where it's sort of detrimental to the creation.
We hold on to that for almost out of fear that's it's the only thing keeping you afloat.
So that said, I'm just gonna try and loosen up.
Yeah.
Try and remain clear, you know, vigilant.
I think it's funny.
Words.
I guess I think I almost, I don't think this is a blanket statement for how I write, but I think that I need to hold on to, that's weird. There was a strange high-pitched thing. I think I need to hold on to looseness, because if I, like, as the thing to keep me afloat somehow. So, point being, I brought in instruments. I'm not sure we'll use all of them. I was like, you know, I kind of had said to y'all that I wasn't going to use all my instruments, and I was just accidentally grabbing things. So we have an American penny whistle in the key of D, which has instructed the key that I'll be writing the song in. And we'll be using it as sort of a chaos element.
I would watch a whole entire video of you just playing that for an hour.
The asterisk is everything that I use as a chaos element. I said yesterday, and I stand by it, that like everything I write is about memory and the imperfect nature of memory. So one thing I just did, I did it off cam, sort of the way that like you do in a cooking video, like, you know how you prepare like a piece of meat or a pie or something, and you show the finished product before you do work.
What do they call it? Like prep work?
Yeah, I guess so. Sure, yeah. Okay. So I just did that with our audio, like our sort of Foley file, our sample. I found a really high-res audio file of like Cityscape, and I imported it in my very, very old cassette player that is not great. I bought it.
Wait, hold that towards me. Just from your perspective. Further out. Further out. That's a YouTube thumbnail right there, baby.
Good. I'm leaving that in.
Good.
Yeah. So I imported it, not even direct to an aux cord. I used a crappy little microphone on here.
We stayed quiet for 5 minutes.
2 sets of 10 minutes. Yeah,
there was a section in it where it's like, get out of the road, bitch.
Yeah, it's like hilarious. It's like Foley from the city, so it's like somebody who has really good audio equipment walking through the city. So yeah, somebody's like,
I almost died.
Another person's like, oh, is that really the plan for the evening?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I just imagine people just like recording that in post and layering it above.
this is why it's bad, is that it can only be played at low volume.
Yes.
But it sounds good, and it sounds good because of the filters, because of the perfection, right? I can also pitch shift it.
Oh, you can pitch shift it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I can speed the cassette up or slow it down.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I just imported that. I have a kazoo. Yeah. We have an automaton. One of the
A
favorite
staple of the
instruments.
channel. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And
See, I have my own
glockenspiel.
instrument. It's called the stool.
Yeah, we might actually, maybe we'll use that. We have a glockenspiel. And we'll use that in exchange.
What is this? Because I've been looking at this for the past 10 minutes or so.
Oh, this is just it can just be a keyboard like interface to the computer. So anytime we're using something from Logic, we can just use that as the keyboard.
Okay.
It can be more than that, but that's
Word.
how we're using it. I also have a guitar. My favorite guitar. One of my only guitars. I'm not a big I don't have like 1,000 guitars.
I'm looking forward to hearing this.
And yeah, so I wrote some lyrics, and I wrote a framework that pairs with verse chorus kind of ideas. Yeah, so
And we have MacBook Pro with Logic up over here.
Yep. Oh, and we
these
have
guys, right?
this is my favorite instrument that I own.
It looks so dope too.
This is called the Critter and Guitari. That's the company Organelle. It is a brain of an instrument. It's like very much it's a digital synthesizer, but it's got a lot of patches. The whole idea is that there's a community around it, and people can just build patches and give them to the community, and you can import those patches.
Oh, it's like an open source project.
It is literally an open source project. Yeah,
That's dope. It's also, creative points for it being blue with like little wood.
These are balsa wood. It is like
it's so good.
it's a keyboard, but it's not like lines. It's just it feels so good, and it like there's a physicality, like there's a feel to it.
We actually had this in one of the A-rolls that we did. I think it was 7T, and like I saw it in the 7T video, and I based the color palette of the video off of that.
It's also in the corner of our intro video, our Aftershow intro, on my side.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
floating
you're
above
right.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
With
cool.
that,
with that, do you want to go into some lyrics? How do you want to take this?
yeah, I think, why don't we just get into lyrics?
Okay.
Talk about lyrics.
So what I started with was I transcribed from photo what we had written.
Right.
Everything is blank, so on this side it just has our kind of skeleton, and then on the other side it's blank too, so we can just write.
Okay.
Transcribed everything onto paper, and then let myself write ideas, and then came up with a relatively finished idea.
Sweet.
Okay, so I think this is going to be so much fun because I never do this. I never get the chance to, or never really want to, because it's so raw and weird and like amoeba-like when you have like lyrics but they're not a song and they're not a poem and they're nowhere in between and you really don't want anyone to hear them yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no, that's
the
fair.
fun part.
That's
it's like
fair. Yeah.
It's like pre-edited material. It's like you don't really want people to see that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that being said, welcome to my brain space.
This corner of the world.
Welcome to my corner. Okay. So I have
Corner of the sky.
I've got
That's from
what?
Corner of the Sky.
No.
Pippin.
No, I never
seen
saw it.
Pippin?
No.
Oh, I think you'd like Pippin a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a side note. Never mind.
Well, next Rate Beyond will perform.
Yeah,
Pippin
exactly. We'll
with two characters.
a two-man Pippin.
Yeah.
That'd
sounds
be
good.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it, so I don't know if that could work.
It's like circus stuff and
Oh,
all.
that's fun.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah.
So I have verse, short chorus, verse, double chorus, slight repeat. That's it. I figured that's where I'm starting, and we can add ideas when we go. So we had started with imagery of the verse being explanatory to the idea of who the I is in the story.
Yeah.
The imagery of who is observing. Evidently, like, as a musician, I have a really hard time committing to, like, the I is actually me. It's more of, like, an idea or a feeling. So as I was writing, of course, this got muddied by that.
Sure.
And so, like, we talked about the city, and I felt like the I is the feeling of the city. It's the feeling of, and I said what I said yesterday, which was a little bit of a hyperbole, but I thought about it all last night and today, which is that every piece of music, every piece of art is actually love poetry, love art.
Okay.
I stand by it, but I know that I might get flack for that. I do stand by it, though, because even stuff that's about frustration or hate is about looking to love something else or love in a different way.
Okay.
I think everything we're about is looking for love. So I think it's the love of the city is the I.
Okay.
So, end of light, glimmer in my eye, skyline how it shudders, lavender foresight.
Okay.
Verse 1.
Okay.
A river of days flows through. A river of days flows through me. Chorus 1.
Okay.
Days. I originally had a river of time, but I felt like that was a little too, like, smack you on the head.
Yeah.
Verse 2. Evening gowns and fireworks, honey in the streets, the breeze bears witness evergreen, hazy memory.
Okay.
I'm digging that so far,
a
right?
lot of keywords.
A lot of those keywords. I just pulled and moved and whatever.
Yeah.
A river of time flows through, a river of time flows through me, your hand upon my shoulder, a whisper of the sea. Chorus 2.
Okay.
That is just trying to parallel the imagery of, like, water as also time, but also, like, like ancestry, like your grandma, right?
There's
like,
also still movement to it, like
right?
It's
and the love, like like you walk through the city, and you feel your grandma's hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, I walk through the city, a place of hopefully growth together and love and just liberty and movement, forward movement, right? Progression.
Right.
And I feel the love. I feel the hands on my shoulder of the people that built that space. And so then I just have a repeat, your hand upon my shoulder, a whisper of the sea. That's it.
Fuck yeah.
So maybe what I'll do is write that down and we can edit. Okay, so we started with verses. How do you feel about these? Is there changes you want to make? Take this.
Not yet.
Okay.
I think
Oh, you know what I'll do? Sorry.
I think like being a virgin to the process, like I hear the sound.
Yeah.
I hear the beat and I see the lyrics and I don't see them all conjoining yet.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the thing that's tripping me up as of this moment. But like I love every single element that's going on. I just don't know how they meet yet.
Okay. Is there imagery that you feel like that we haven't pulled forward that you would want to? You want to look at our... This is our original, like literally the same format. Mind you, we started with this sensation of simply... What was the most vague sensation we started with? Was just summer.
You know what?
Beach,
what I'm
salt.
like, and this is more of a sound driven thing that I feel like I want to really enter into as like an instrumental element.
Okay.
But wind chimes.
Oh.
And I think we can absolutely replicate that through this. But it's like I would love that to be a recurring like element in the song.
You know what's interesting about wind chimes? It's something that I love. As somebody who likes the randomness of elements of music to create a sense of organic, right? Like that didn't make sense. I believe that there should always be an element of randomness in a song or in any line of music, because one element of randomness against another element of randomness creates something that feels very living. It feels very deliberate in an impossibly unorganized way. And I think the thing that's beautiful about wind chimes is what you have a sequencer. You have the concept of you are only allowed these 5 notes.
Yeah.
And the wind dictates when and where it's hit.
Yeah.
So like even this is basically a wind chime. I know that I have 7 notes here.
Yeah. But there's little intervals.
And I'm not playing this. I'm just
Beautiful.
Yeah, so everything should feel like a wind chime here. I'm super happy with that.
I
also have I have a trick up my sleeve for how to bring this in processed through the organelle, which is one of my favorite tools to process. So, okay, yeah.
But lyrically, yeah, no, I mean, I think I'll be at a better place once I'm actually like seeing things fit in.
Cool. Okay.
To then make corrections.
Okay, so we're starting with this audio that is it's the cityscape brought into a bad cassette player and then put into digital. And what I want to do is I want to use that, I want to manipulate it digitally using like things like gates. We'll use a tool that has a different name that's basically applying a gate, but what we're doing is we're going to basically create an on-off switch. So, and then you have the on-off switch time dictate the rhythm of the underlying rhythm of the song. So basically I'll create an on-off switch that allows it to like, let's see what I can do. Like, right? And then you can add, like, even just an on-off switch allows you to add so much on top of that, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get started with that. Cue, speed up. Okay, so far I've created an auto filter, which utilizes filters and an LFO and an envelope and blah blah blah. The LFO is what's driving that. It's a low frequency oscillator. It's a thing that basically allows for a tempo keep. Oscillators create sound, but lower than the frequency of hearing, they drive time keep. That's the easiest way to say it. Back in the day, and with analog stuff and stuff that I use, you're still using LFOs for that. We're just calling it that. It's basically a thing that is going to be driven by your clock, which is your tempo, and then manipulates things relative to that tempo.
Gotcha.
So it's a pacemaker. It's a pacemaker. That LFO is what's opening and closing this gate.
Gotcha.
We have basically an almost about as close as you can get to a square on-off, like rather than a ramping volume, like right, if that's volume, it's like on, off, on, off, right? Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Seems to vary a tiny bit.
Yeah.
It's like it stays on and then it slightly...
It does vary a tiny bit. And that's going to be part of the fun of it, you know? I think. Wait, did you turn this on yet?
No.
Okay. Let's turn
Camera
this
2?
on. Yeah, let's have cam 2 going too. Beautiful.
There we go.
That's nice because then you'll be right there too.
Exactly.
So let's start this quiet, and let's bring in a percussion element. I think the thing to do is to add, and then splice away. You will probably see us do a lot of the adding, and a lot of the pulling I'll end up doing in post. Spoiler alert, we're gonna record, and then when we cut, I'll probably take another hour to finish the song. I don't want to go at it forever. I want to create a time limit for myself, but I'm gonna need to do some work off cam probably. It's not gonna be that fun to watch me.
The grueling.
Yeah. So let's get a mic on that. Okay. Yeah, let's do a drum track.
Yeah.
Right?
I envision like a boom, 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 boom.
SoCal.
Yes.
It's not what it is, but it's fun.
I mean, yeah, it's a SoCal vibe right there.
Let's do an electric drum kit. Yeah. I'm not a drummer. Even a finger drummer.
Boom.
Why don't you play around with it?
Okay. I'll try.
Oh. You can just toggle different patches there, too. Ooh. That's fun. You know what you should do? Is if you like one idea, lay it down in time, and even if it's just one cycle of it, I can repeat it. So if you like it, we'll just put it down as a track. Okay. So you're gonna get an intro. It's gonna be a time. So you do that. Now is that one with the?
I'm gonna try 2.
I'm gonna try 4. Go.
Oh, that measurement was fucking me up.
Keep doing it. Just getting time to it. Stop. I'm gonna add a pitch shifter. Just a little bit of pitch shifting. Like an octave low. So that's an immediate low, which is wild. A little teeny bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to add something that basically is a pitch shifter, which is a sub bass, which sometimes is useless. It's basically an octaver, low octave. I'm gonna listen in the headphones because it's gonna be better audio. Oh shit. We're listening for you, which since we only have one mic, we're listening in mono, but this is in stereo. Listen to what we haven't noticed.
Oh. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Sounds fucking dope.
You like it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Ah, God, I can't wait to actually fucking like hear this for real.
Let me listen to this. Alright,
I'm hyped.
I want to add synth.
Okay.
Just one,
I don't know
because
what that means, but okay.
I want to add one layer of the actual like chords underneath.
Yeah.
Because what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to sing in tune.
Right.
And then even if that channel goes away, we may just end up with other things, but I want to find one simple channel of synth that I like.
Okay.
So we'll start there. Actually, I want to find a channel of synth that you like, I guess, is the way to do it. And I'm thinking that first channel of synth is going to be just like almost tape soundy, very warbly, very organish. So it's not going to be about the rhythm of it. It's just going to be sitting on a chord, sitting on a chord, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go. That's kind of nice. So I'm starting with a jazz organ. We'll see if we like that. 3, 4. So I'm actually in the key of G, but I'm playing a D, which is the 5th chord in G. I'm playing a D, an A minor, which is the 2nd chord in G, and then a G. So I'm doing D, A minor, G.
Sweet. Not to like keep adding shit to your brain right now, but I also really want to add like humming, just like through our voices.
Humming? Yeah, I think we're gonna hum. I think we're gonna use the what's it called? Oh, the
Tomato?
No, this little guy.
Oh, the kazoo.
The kazoo, yes. I think we'll use the kazoo, and
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my favorite tools. You're gonna do the majority of the singing. I'm probably gonna lead you on it, but you're gonna do a majority of the singing, and I'm going to do what I like to do, which is adding spatial sounds with my voice. So there's gonna be a chorus of voices that is mine with you, but I think you're probably gonna do the singing. I just want to hear what that sounds like. Probably double time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is not my style. I generally, when I record, I like to not use a metronome. I like get the idea of the tempo I want, and I do one track that's the time keep, because it will always slip from that.
Right.
And I really appreciate like the living nature of my tempo shifting a little bit in and out. And I also don't usually use full loops. I think once we get to more accentuating elements, we won't loop things. But for these first few, just for ease of creating a song, we're just creating a bunch of loops.
Right.
So like I'll lay this down once and then boom, have it for the whole song.
Gotcha.
Do you want this at the very front, like right when the song starts, organ, or like not organ, but just music, or do you want it to open up?
I think we give it a few beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starts with that. Next instrument comes in. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I say, what's that second note that you hit? I say we go down. Go back to the first
Are you thinking this maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Then we're in D, which is fine. You want this?
No, it's like a dum 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 dum. Yeah, you're in. You. I mean,
Yeah, that was this. This
very
is to do. That's kind of fun. I don't really want to do that, but that's kind of fun.
Like, Brandon, this is a terrible decision.
Do you want me to come in when that second should the and the organ come at the same moment?
Can I hear it?
Yeah. So it's basically two parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think it comes in at the same time.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not sad about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Although wait, actually, am I sad about it? Because if we do that, I want to think about the chorus that I created, which is fourth. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm gonna do that I didn't think about? I'm going to auto-tune the cassette very slightly.
Okay.
Because it's gonna create a weird digital thing.
Okay.
That's gonna sound strange.
Gotcha.
And it's also going to, I'm gonna also compress deeper so that we don't get those erratic.
Right.
But yeah, my head is swimming. This is like,
Dude, same. I have so many sounds going on that I really want to just like throw in it.
you know what I want you to do while I'm doing this? If you're thinking of something, just hum it or
I
do
am
whatever.
in the
Good.
background, yeah.
Good.
there's like one specific thing that I want to be a recurring element that I'm
Mhm.
just like very stoked about.
I want to compress the shite.
Movie recording has been automatically stopped on this camera.
So this is ambient and rhythm. This is it's D to A to G to G. That's like that's one cycle of it.
Dag.
Dag. And then chorus is going to be I don't like that.
That was good.
G, thank you.
You're welcome. Your journal keeps tripping me up because it looks like a Bible.
You know, I realized that today also. G, F sharp, minor, repeat.
Gag from. What does the division sign?
That just means repeat.
Oh.
Just an easier way to do it.
Gotham.
Gotham?
Gotham.
Gotham.
Would you like some Gotham?
Here's the one thing I don't like, looking at the difference between the two, if this is what it's going to be. I don't want it to be like, go from D to A to G, then sit on G, and then go G again. It just kind of creates like...
Yeah,
so I
maybe, can we do like a...
outside of verse, on the last one out of verse, it'll shift to like D, A, G, A, or D, A, G, F minor or something. F sharp minor.
Yeah.
That way it's just like a little change.
A little variation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was almost feeling that before.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just want to look at the... Let's like... This is going to be the fun, really interesting and hard part. Let's look at the lyrics of the verses and try to come up with melody.
Okay.
So we're going to listen to what we have, and just on the loop of this verse section, we'll see how fast or slow we like it. I'd say give more space to each part. Something like that. If you're feeling risky, you can start to hum and play a part on the clock. And
So
see if
there's
you like
one
it or not.
specific element that I like want to hear as a recurring thing.
Okay.
Dum dum da da dum.
Do you have it on here?
Actually, why don't we just bring that to this? That dum dum da da dum.
Okay.
I think that'd be a nice way to introduce this.
Okay.
What? That's it.
It's F sharp, A, F sharp, E, B. Yeah.
Dum dum da da dum.
It's at the very end. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Yeah.
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 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's fun. Do you want to see if you can play it on glass?
So it's. No, it's.
Yeah. Why don't you play it like this? Play it with 2 hands. And play left hand first. So left hand, right hand, left hand.
I'm getting it.
Huh?
I'm kind of getting it.
Yeah, good. Keep practicing. Let's stop this.
I like the last one. The second.
The second
to last one.
Yeah, I like that too.
I do have a couple more things I want to try when you're done though. We're making music. Haha. Perfect.
Yeah, so let's think about these weird lyrics. Yeah, just play and try it a million times, see what you like. I feel like this is karaoke session.
Yeah.
Maybe that's important to think about. Just like verse, chorus, you create a living nature of your song by letting things migrate and change.
Right.
And it's true, like we have like A, B, A, B. That's like the idea. It's like one form shifts to another form back and forth.
Yeah.
And the idea is that every time you shift, it should add or change or whatever. I like to think of it that even in a verse, it's sort of like I'm thinking like A, B, A. So like the way that you sing the melody for this can repeat, and then this can be slightly shifted.
Gotcha.
And then come back. That's kind of how I like to.
Skyline.
Yeah, exactly.
How it shades.
Shutters. Or shades, that's fine.
Well, shades from the light.
Okay.
Or like. I don't know. Maybe.
Sing it. I mean, just sing it. Here, this is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Skyline, how it shades, how it shudders. I think it's
How it shutters out the light?
No, you say light. Don't repeat light.
Okay.
You don't how it
Shutters.
There's an importance about what is not being said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello B-cam. Hello A-cam.
Hi, friends.
Hello microphone out of frame. Hello microphone in frame.
Oh
What?
wow, microphoneception, Jesus.
So we took a break right at the right time.
Yeah, seriously.
You can maybe see that there's a lot more ambient light coming in, but the sky went like black.
Yeah.
And we had a thunderstorm that took out power.
The
for a
power
little
went
while.
out mid footage transfer, so
It
that
pretty
was
scary.
fun.
Yeah. Took a break, drank some coffee, and then I did a little more behind the scenes work. I hope that's okay.
It's not.
I edited some lyrics, and I also just created the framework for verse, chorus, like how many bars of this, how many bars of that. You don't really want to see like the maintenance of that. It's not really necessary.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just strumming on a guitar and singing and mumbling and trying to figure out whether or not it's 4 sets of this or 8 sets of that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have a bit of a transition track, like I have a bit of an extra chorus bit now. I think I'll play you. So we did some changes. You might see on here. What I wanted to do was I felt like the first verse wasn't long enough, so I basically originally it had been the intention was short verse, short chorus, short verse, double chorus, and I kind of felt like doing like a mirror thing, like for some symmetry would be useful. So I doubled the verse, short chorus, short spacey chorus, single verse, double chorus, or really into infinity.
And beyond.
Just to let it go. So. And then, river of days, hand upon my shoulder, hand upon my shoulder. Like some pause or we can just look at it together. Hand of the light, glimmer in my eye, skylight. Yeah. Now it shades. Yeah. Lavender and honey. Stranger things, it's funny. How it shudders. A river of days. 1, 2, 3, 4. A river of days flows through me, or something like that. Okay. Ba-ba-dum. Second. And then it's 1 set. This is the pause. 2, 3, 4. Another pause. We can just do fun things here. We'll do like sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Breeze rolls down the street. it's like very loose. And then that's, we could just repeat that. Yeah. I figured the repeat would just be like, it goes a river of days, your hands upon my shoulder, whisper of the sea, a river of days rolls through me, and then after that it'll just be a river of days, pause, a river of days flows through me.
There you go.
And we could just do that 2 more times or something like that. Do you want to just take it for a while? Just feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably fast forward through this too.
Yeah.
Just so that Brandon can play. Your cue is your. If you want to make a change, you can.
Stranger thinks it's funny.
So it's like that first chord. It's this first chord. River of days. And it's on the chord change. So 1, 2, 3, 4. River of days flows through me. Ba-ba-dum. I think maybe the background, like you were kind of talking about this, but maybe the string, the will stop in the chorus. That's when this will come in. That way it's like a little more clear. But
End of the light.
you want me to start
Glimmer
beginning
in
again?
my eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of the light. Glimmer in my eye. Skyline, how it shades. Lavender and honey. A stranger thinks they're funny.
Count me in for this.
Where are you?
River of Days. I'm not sure where.
Oh,
where,
I'm sorry.
Where does that come in?
I'm sorry. So this is this is the chord change. Is the river of days. River of days. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A river of days flows through me.
Perfect. Something like that. Yeah. So the American penny whistle through the organelle with crazy granular delay does not really work so well.
Oh.
But the kazoo might. Yes, it does. It's amazing. It sounds like 1,000 bees. Do you want to hit pause just so that you can feel like you're not racing?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm laying a bass track down and then
Let's go up.
that's a hit. Yeah, we'll be back. Because there's just gonna be a shit ton of stuff I end up destroying anyway.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so we are back. I cheated a little bit and I laid some tracks down of my own voice. Not because I didn't want to you to hear me sing, but it was just like gonna take time and it was backing track. So it was it's this stuff. I did two things. I recorded far stereo, so each channel, you can't hear it in mono, but each channel is panned far to the left, far to the right, and I'm just singing along with the chords. And then I put some reverb on that, and I also did another set where I auto-tuned it, and you get this really nice synthy effect. Yeah. And they're low down in the mix. I also added a bass line, just a very simple bass line. So it starts out like this. Just gonna hold. And it's chord in my voice. That's that. Want to give me a check?
Check.
How's that
Check.
feeling?
1, 2, 3.
Feel good?
How's it going? Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Sweet. Okay, are you ready for this? Feeling good?
Sure.
Do you want to do a take without
I'm
recording?
gonna do a
just to
take
feel?
just sitting down, see how I feel.
I'm not gonna record then. Just
Yeah.
End of the light, glimmer in my eye. Skyline, how it shades. Lavender and honey, stranger things, they're funny. Nightlife, how it shades. Shudder. My shoulder.
I say let's try it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you gonna be upset if your seat squeaks?
I'm gonna try not to squeak,
Okay.
but
Try not to squeak. Yeah.
I want to do a different take, but there's stuff of that I definitely want to fucking keep.
Yeah, I want to hear this. We haven't listened to takes yet.
Yeah.
So far we have 4 Brandon takes, and we haven't listened to them. Let me see those headphones. That was really tight. And you ended on it. What?
Yeah, no, I fucking the humming in the out.
Yeah,
I think that really.
I'm into it.
I need someone who can actually whistle.
Man.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Okay,
There's a couple of segments I like to re-record.
Okay.
Um,
Because I like this take.
I like to take two.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things that come off a little too brash,
Okay.
just in the way that I sung them.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you noticed what I was doing, but like, I was like directed my mouth this way
Interesting.
as opposed to towards
That's cool.
that, and it just sounds so much less digital.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really fun. Oh man, I love the weird sounds of it all, and that thing right there. Where is it? It's the very end of this. It's like right here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Car horns. Cool. Okay, listen. I want to stop here because our brains are melting.
Yeah.
I think we always could keep adding, and there's definitely stuff I feel like we didn't get to.
No, I agree.
But this video is going to be about 7 hours long.
Yeah.
Sorry for making a 7-hour long video. Oh, hi, you're still here. Yeah, it does sound really good.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do some final tweaks. I'm gonna do them tomorrow morning because I was gonna do that.
I say we just cut till tomorrow to end this video with final reaction of the song.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a long day, very long day. Tomorrow we shoot a film, and Yeah, how do you feel about the song?
I feel good. I
Yeah.
think that there's a few tweaks to still be had,
Yeah.
but other than that, like,
I'm gonna hit it tomorrow morning.
it sounds really fucking good.
Listening and getting the chance to adjust things together, I feel very well equipped to handle, I think, choosing some visual
Yeah.
design. Man, it's gonna be wild. I have a couple things in mind. Other than that, I'm not sure. The one thing that I'm really dedicated to, I was thinking of this morning, is I really want the camera, I want the POV to feel choreographed. Like, it's the important moving piece. And so at least this is my baseline. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I really
Right.
feel like I want it to feel like a dance, right? Like, I'm not going to be shaking the camera like crazy,
Yeah.
make you nauseous, but like, I really want that to be the paramount element.
Okay.
And then what we do on top of that is interesting. The way we stack imagery, because I mean that would be cool too. Is like basically like multiple exposures of video. Like that would be super cool. So I think I'm probably gonna sketch out a little bit tonight, some
Sweet.
ideas, and,
Storyboard that shit.
and then do it tomorrow. Yeah, I have a little bit of mastering to do for the song. I will do it tonight.
Swag.
So I guess this is the first month, so we have to say thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And
Seriously.
at the end of this video right now, we'll put the song. I
Yeah.
hope that this was cool. There's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
information taken out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, let us know like what you think of the start to finish process. Like, did we nail what we were going for yesterday, or do you feel like there were things that you sort of felt left by the wayside? Because
Yeah.
personally, I feel like we really honed in on every single element that was on that board yesterday. But
I
that's
think so
just
too.
me.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
me.
And we'll see. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see
Maybe.
tomorrow next month. So
Hell yeah.
sorry to leave you hanging, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Oh, we weren't recording.
End of a light, glimmer in my eye. Skyline, now it shades. Lavender and honey, a stranger thinks they're funny. Nightlife, how it shudders. A river of days. A river of days flows through me. Evening gowns and fireworks, a breeze rolls down the street. Memory evergreen, how sweet. A river of days. Your hand upon my shoulder. A whisper of the sea. A river of days runs through